What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another week of Hero or Zero here on the Heroes for Hire podcast. My name is Shaun, and I am joined, as always, by champion UFC fighter Conor Lawler.
I like to get them on the ground, and then I like to win. And don't ask me how, just elbows and stuff.
It's the mind of a pro athlete is different from normal people, isn't it?
Just a killer instinct. That's what I have.
For people listening, Conor put 2 fingers to his head and twisted to indicate killer instinct.
Unagi killer instinct.
But Conor, for people who might not know, this could be someone's first show. What is Hero or Zero?
Well, I'm going to have to take a moment of a break from the punching bag to let us all know.
Here's a bottle of water for you.
Thank you. I have a towel slung over my shoulder, of course. So this is Hero or Zero, where we choose one comic book character every single week. We talk their good points and their bad points, and we just generally give you a bit of a rundown of everything to do with that character. Now, I normally do DC, and Shaun normally does Marvel. So, Shaun, it is your week. And you were doing a Marvel character that I could only assume I would defeat in a fight of fists. So,
big claim, Conor. And look, at the start, you might think you could defeat this character in a fight of fists. But this is a character, I love this character, but I used to love this character as a joke. But doing more research on her, she is unreal. She is broken in how powerful she is.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, I will say, Shaun, you said to me on Monday, you wanted to do Kang. You said, I'm so excited to do Kang. There's no information. It should be a really easy report.
I did say this, so I tried to research Kang. And then I was on the Marvel Wiki, and it said Kang, see also, Kang. And I thought, that's beyond the scope of this show right now.
It's too many Kangs. It's really just too many.
It's Kangs all the way down. And so, Kang, I will do Kang at some point, but my God, is it a slog.
Okay.
So I need to condense it all down. But this is a character I actually knew something about, and I think is quite cool.
Okay.
So this is a character, an X-Men character, called Dazzler, Conor.
Oh, I know of Dazzler.
You know of Dazzler.
I know Dazzler has the ability to, like, lights and just kind of strobe lights. Not electricity. She can just make light, is it?
Yes, like light energy, yeah. So
yeah, okay.
Dazzler, and and we'll get into this in detail, but her power, she converts sound into light. Okay?
Okay.
So, just here's a bit of history about the development of this character. Basically, Marvel reached a deal with Casablanca Records in the 80s. They were going to do this multimedia promo. So they were going to create a superhero that there would be comics about. And that superhero would be a singer who Casablanca Records would produce an album based around. And then there would be a movie based around the hero being a singer.
Comic books were mental in the 80s.
It was ridiculous. They were just throwing shit at the wall. And so Marvel got the character up and running, but then Casablanca Records pulled out. So Marvel just kept going with Dazzler, basically. So that's where she comes from. In terms of the actual character, Alison Blair was born to Carter and Catherine Blair in the Long Island suburb of Gardendale, New York. Alison's parents had a tense relationship. Her father was a law student, and her mother was a free-spirited entertainer.
Okay. So for some reason that sounded like an insult. Like, it's not, but like...
It's not. No, but I love where your mind is, because it's more like that in the report.
Yeah, it's the way it's written is like, her mother was a free entertainer, a free-spirited entertainer.
A hippie, you might say.
Fucking loser is what we call them.
So this led to Catherine walking out on Carter while Alison was still a toddler. So Carter raised Alison with the help of his own mother, who's named Bella Blair, so Dazzler's grandmother. Catherine's leaving had a profound effect on Dazzler's father, who kept, and here it is again, kept the shameful secret of Catherine from Alison most of her life.
The shameful secret was that she was a hippie. She's a fucking piece of trash.
she just literally liked having fun, basically.
Get a job in insurance, bitch, is what he said.
Get a 401k.
What are you doing? Art? Loser.
It's like the Joey Irish uncle meme. It's like, art, would there be much money in that now?
I've got a history degree. What do you? Interesting. Jesus.
Jesus, I'd having to head to remember all of that. So, as Alison entered her teenage years and adolescence, she developed dreams of becoming a singer, Connor.
That sounds very artsy-fartsy, a bit entertainery, not at all insurance banker.
No, her father, now a judge.
Oh, fuck.
Was increasingly intolerant of the idea.
He said, guilty. You're going to fucking jail.
I've put the hammer down, Alison. You're going to jail.
He's guilty of no crack, is what he is.
So he forced Alison to choose a life path similar to his own. She would become an academic star and continue on a path to law school. However, Alison's grandmother was more sympathetic and encouraged her to explore her creative energies.
I thought you were just meant to make your children do what you wanted. Like, just force them into an area or a degree that you decide is right, not what they want. I thought that was good parenting, or have I got it wrong?
I mean, that's why we rebelled and became the bad boys of the podcasting world.
Of course. I'm a UFC fighter.
Of course. In your spare time, of course.
Spare time.
So, however, Alison manifested mutant abilities while she was performing at a junior high school dance. So her mutant abilities to convert sound into light ended up blinding everyone in attendance so that she could save herself.
Sorry,
I wrote that wrong. Blinding everyone in attendance, save herself. So it's that Irish slang does not translate well to text.
No, no, I can understand, but also, I mean, why? Like, where does this power lead?
Mutant powers just manifest in adolescence, basically, and they don't always have a use or a meaning. Look at Rogue. Like, she just kills people she touches. That's her power.
There's a guy who's a frog.
Guy with laser eyes. So for years, Alison kept her powers a secret from those closest to her, which further alienated her from her father. By the time she had reached university, so she's hid her powers this entire time as she's grown up as a teenager, she began to explore both her powers and her musical ability. So she crafted a performing suit, accessories, and named herself the Dazzler. It was at this moment that Alison decided to abandon her father's dream for her. At her graduation ceremony, Alison informed her father that she would not be attending the law school he had selected for her. And would instead pursue a life as a singer.
Without fucking hippie.
Without her father's blessing or financial support, Connor.
You shaved those sideburns as well, just so you know.
So she used her light-based powers as a draw for her performances, taking the sound of her music and converting it into light shows, basically.
To be honest with you, that sounds like the one job she's perfectly set for.
She's, designed to be a performer.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, so, she got several gigs at New York clubs, but she had to keep the nature of her powers a secret, because, people weren't so keen on mutants back in the day.
But would they not know when all the lights were, going mad while she's singing?
She marketed it herself as a technological secret, she called it.
Oh.
So basically, she just made everyone think, no, it's technology, but only I have access to it.
Okay.
Which
so she has no, crew.
See. No, yeah. So she just does it. And you can if it's light and it's a performer, you would assume there's some technology involved. And this is a world where you have fucking Iron Man and a big man who's a face in a chair. People will assume that the technology will advance a bit. So Alison was able to bypass critical speculation for some time by using that technological secret excuse. So it fooled her managers, it fooled audiences, it fooled her friends. Some people it didn't fool. One of them was Emma Frost, current White Queen of the Hellfire Club.
And I can only assume the other one is Professor X.
Professor Charles Xavier, leader of the X-Men, correct.
Yeah.
So, two super powerful telepaths figured it out, basically.
Yeah, they just read her mind. They were like, she's fucking up to nuts. She's up to something.
So what they did, and this is a very, like, it's totally just designed to get comic panels of, like, X-Men in the club. So both the Hellfire Club and the X-Men sent entourages to Dazzler's performance.
Is this turned into a dance-off between them?
It's like a Bloods and Crips style dance-off.
It's a dance-off, bro. You gotta back up.
We've all seen Step Up to the Streets.
Who's the best dancer out of that crew? I mean, Wolverine's not bringing anything. He's absolutely useless.
No, Wolverine is all shoulders when he dances.
Who are you bringing, really?
I mean, I got to imagine, like, Storm is probably pretty good at a dance-off.
Yeah. Would Toad be good?
Toad, I mean, I guess so. Colossus could do the robot pretty well.
Oh, Colossus doing the robots. He's taking it home. He's the real winner.
That's it. And then, Beast. Like, Kelsey Grammer Beast would absolutely destroy a dance-off.
Just Kelsey Grammer the man would destroy that dance-off.
Destroy the X-Men in a dance-off, correct? So the X-Men, here's who they actually sent, because they wanted to each recruit Dazzler, basically.
Yeah.
So the X-Men sent Phoenix, Cyclops, and Nightcrawler to the club.
Oh, Nightcrawler would be a great dancer.
He would, actually.
Like, he's very flippy.
He's very liquid in his movements, shall we say. Mystique also will be very good at it.
Yeah, and his mother, technically.
His mother, yeah. A mother-son dance-off.
It's a mother-son dance-off, bro. You never see him.
And the Hellfire Club sent just a group of Hellfire Knights, so goons, basically.
Fuck's sake.
They tried to take Dazzler by force. So the combined powers of Dazzler and the X-Men suppressed the Hellfire Club. And after this, Professor X offered Alison a position on the X-Men. But she declined, deciding to focus on her music career.
Makes sense.
Which makes sense. She just wants to be a singer. Now, the technological secret of her powers, Connor, that may have been enough to fool passers-by and audience members and friends. Someone who it also didn't fool, in addition to the telepaths, was the US government. Because she was whisked away as part of Project Pegasus, where they basically kidnapped mutants and superpowered individuals and performed tests on them, because they're scumbags.
Yeah.
And while at Pegasus, Dazzler witnessed several other superpowered beings being held captive, including a certain man you might know by the name of Ulysses Claw.
Oh, so we've got a South African here.
We've got a South African man here. So in Black Panther, we see Andy Serkis play Ulysses Claw. He's a man.
Really well. he's a
he does such a good job. He's a man with an excellent SoundCloud playlist and an arm with a gun in it.
True.
Now, in the comics, Ulysses Claw is a man comprised entirely of sound.
What? Okay.
He is made of just vibrations of sound. That's how he exists.
Interesting. I can see where this is going.
Yes. So, and I'm just peppering in the fact that Claw is there for now. As time went on, Alison became increasingly intolerant towards the members of Project Pegasus. What they found was that Alison had no natural limit to her abilities, and theoretically could be the most powerful mutant on Earth with unlimited energy potential.
Right. Okay.
So she has no upper limit of the amount of sound she can absorb and the light she can produce.
Yeah, but, like, to what end? Like, if she's at her absolute max, like, and she's producing light, does she just become a sun?
I'll get to that. So,
okay, fair enough.
Dazzler's intolerance quickly turned into aggression, and upon witnessing Claw being tested by Pegasus technicians, Allison inadvertently freed the villain. Claw then turned his energies upon her, unaware that her mutant ability transforms sonic energy into light-based energy.
Yeah, the worst person
Dazzler
he could have attacked.
Literally the only person.
Yeah.
So, as she began to absorb Claw's essence, she found she could not stop the process. She fully absorbed Claw into her body, storing him as light energy.
So he's dead?
He's dead.
What?
She kills Claw. She just kills him.
Holy shit.
Unable to cope with the pressure of killing him, Dazzler used the energy to free herself from the confines of Pegasus. The amount of energy that she put out alerted the cosmic entity Galactus to the young mutant.
Galactus has turned up, lads. The fog. The fog is here.
The fog is here. So he abducted her as a means of retrieving his herald at the time named Terrax. So Terrax had run away from Galactus, basically, and Terrax had gotten stuck in a black hole. So what Galactus does is that he gives Dazzler the power cosmic, and which means she now has a source of unlimited sound energy,
right,
allowing her to enter a black hole while outputting light energy. So that's what the black hole is sucking up, and she retrieves Terrax from the black hole.
What the fuck? That's mental.
She can survive in a black hole.
That
is
is
ridiculous.
That's comic book crazy. But like, I mean,
ridiculous.
It's one of those that make sense, but don't think about it. Like it comes up in the plot, and someone says it, and you go, I guess. But then the more you read, you think, hang on,
hang on a minute here. So that's just a bit of backstory about Dazzler. She's in a whole bunch of stories over the years. She's really interesting. But I just wanted to give her origin and how ridiculously powerful she can be. And now I want to get on to powers, because there's a bit to get through here. So her main power is sound conversion. She can transduce sonic vibrations into various types of light. And it varies depending on the complexity of the sound. So a car crash, for example.
Yeah, is there any sound vibration? So she's in a fight, and like I'm moving around and making noise. Can she take that, and then that makes her more powerful? So the more times I try to attack her.
Yeah, so the one limit is it can't be sound produced by her own body. So she can't just click her fingers while she's fighting you.
But everything else.
Any other sound. So it's, it can depend, like if it's, a song that's 5 seconds long and a car crash that's 5 seconds long, they'll both produce usable sound, but Dazzler prefers music. So back in the day, she used to carry around like a cassette player with her.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
While she'd be fighting, and just channel that into her the whole time. Despite the limits of her sound conversion ability being unknown, she was capable of absorbing unimaginable sounds, including the explosion of an entire galaxy, to boost her levels.
Surely you don't need to be boosted after that if you've sucked in a galaxy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But then she can also absorb the sonic waves of Black Bolt.
Right.
Black Bolt is one of the Inhumans, and his ability is that his voice is so powerful that if he speaks, he can destroy a planet.
Holy shit. So she can take what he's doing and then just use it for herself.
Yeah, she can take all that sound energy in and blind all of the Inhumans at once.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah. So she can also absorb all the sound and release it all in one burst. She can also use echolocation. So basically if she sings, she can detect the sound and where it lands and who's around.
I mean, that's a bit iffy, but okay.
It's the same as the black hole argument.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense, kinda.
Someone was just like, what the fucking bats? What do they use? Echolocation, sound.
Yeah,
right,
definitely.
well, she'll be grand. She'll use that stuff.
She'll be, oh, that's a sound hero, perfect. And then her other power then is light projection. So she possesses a body-wide energy field that controls the energy levels of the outer electron shells of her body in such a way to cause the cascaded release of photons. In effect, Connor, that is a laser. So
what?
She is a laser with an efficiency of 99.9%.
That's not great, is it? Like,
that's that 1.1%. That'll do you in one day.
So she could suck in all the light, and then when she releases it, it's like a laser burning through everyone.
Yeah, so she can she can just put it out all at once from all over her body, or she can channel it all into one fingertip and direct it right at someone.
But she can't be beaten then. She can't be defeated.
Generally, no.
So unless, she's asleep and you get, a ninja, stealth.
Yeah, absolute stealth is what you need. But, she's this powerful, but she just wants to be a singer.
Because she was created and they went, so hard on promotion, and then they just got left with this absolute god.
This absolute, she is god-level powered. I think she's an Omega-level mutant, which is, on the level of, the Phoenix.
Which is, from outer space powers.
Yeah, which is, the Phoenix is the culmination of psychic energy that has ever, does, or will ever exist.
Yeah, but this girl loves to sing. She just loves the voice.
She loves to sing, but she's not super interested. She'll be a hero, she'll save the day, but it's not her main thing. She would love to just be a singer, which is cool, I think.
What? That is I think that's really interesting because, well, if she did want to be a hero, all battles would be ended in about 3 seconds.
Yes.
She could just, every hero she faces, she could just blind them, burn their retinas, then they're gone, and then just kill them with lasers.
Just laser them through the face. So, yeah, she has... her moves basically are Blinding Flash, which can produce light with several thousand watts of power, which temporarily blinds people. She has lasers, which is a coherent beam of light. Photon blasts, which is a blast of concussive solid light. That she can just fire at you.
Okay.
Illumination, she can make herself light up. She can generate a strobe effect. She can create a chaotic cascade of sparkling lights and colours to upset people's equilibrium. That's called Dazzle. She can create holograms of other human beings and three-dimensional objects. She has the ability to gain vertical altitude by directing a column of light beneath her.
Sorry, so she can fly?
She can fly. It's called rocket burst. It's amazing.
Okay, so obviously this character needed the ability to fly, otherwise she'd be very useless.
She has a destructive shield, so she can make a shield of light around her with laser light that can vaporise small projectiles.
Good stuff.
So, yeah, she can create a glowy, hazy, fog-like effect that obscures the area. And
so,
she can...
go on, I get the last one.
She can generate omnidirectional waves of ultraviolet light of sufficient intensity to destroy metal objects, even metal structures which are several stories high.
Okay, so we can't hit her. She's got force fields. She can fly. When she decides she can blind you, knock you out, or kill you, put a laser through your head. If she stood in the middle of, say, an F1 track, she would be unkillable. That nothing could happen to her. But,
yeah.
I mean, that level, it's absurd.
There's more.
Oh no, okay.
So, light immunity. So she can't be blinded, basically.
Also, if you're attacking her, she could just make a hologram of herself and, watch you fight, 50 of her.
Yeah. Now, look, it does take concentration, but she can do it.
Okay.
She's immune to light injuring any of her abilities. She's also immune to sound, so you can't be deafened by loud noises. Which you think that is how you would shut her down, surely, as you deafen her. But no, not how it works. She has superhuman hearing, detecting sounds that others can't register. And at the minute in the comics, she is afflicted with a mysterious resurrection factor, which prevents her from being killed by conventional methods.
A resurrection factor.
It's like a healing factor, but it's just resurrection.
So, like, you can kill her, but it's like in Misfits. Like, she's just going to come back. You just can't get rid of her.
It's exactly that power. So, like, she'll be dead for a while, but then she'll pop back up.
Ah, yeah.
She is a good hand-to-hand combatant and a skilled athlete because of her training with the X-Men.
When would she ever need that?
Doesn't need to fight. She's a singer, actress, dancer, and a highly accomplished roller skater as well.
If you tried to fight her or punch her in any area of her skin, she could just turn that piece of skin into the sun and your arm would be burned off.
You would punch the sun. And so, in terms of the Marvel 1 to 7 rating system,
here we go.
It's a durability of 4.
Not great. She has a resurrection.
Yeah, but you can still make her die. She'll just come back.
How much durable can you get?
To be, if you atom blast her skeleton, she'll probably die.
Right.
Probably.
I would give that a 6.
Yeah. Well, the Marvel Wiki said 4. So
right. Okay.
Energy projection of 7. Fighting skills of 6. Intelligence of 6. Speed of 3 and strength of 4.
Right, okay. So
that's a very powerful person.
I mean, okay, I only have one question. Who wins in a fight? Her or Squirrel Girl?
I don't think it would ever come to blows because I think they're just friends.
They're just best pals.
Like the fight between her and Squirrel Girl ends in a concert is how it happens. Like,
and Squirrel Girl giving out tickets to the concert outside.
Because for those that don't know, Squirrel Girl is 7s across the board. The thing with Squirrel Girl is she always wins.
No matter what. She beats all of the Avengers at once. She will beat Thanos. Yeah. She will beat everyone.
Yeah, there's a great comic panel and it's like all the Avengers coming up to beat on Thanos. And then they open the door and Squirrel Girl is just standing there with the Infinity Gauntlet.
So, I mean, I think Squirrel Girl might still win, but I think this might be the only person to put it up to her.
Like, she's just, it's such a simple power that was designed in the 80s, and people realise, no, that's broken if we do it right.
Like, it's so broken, and there's no way to put it back, because it's out of the bottle now. She just has this power. Now they're giving her resurrection. Yeah,
she's immortal, like, she can't die. And also, she's like a pop star in the Marvel Universe as well. Like people in the Marvel Universe are fans of Dazzler as a musician.
Right. Okay. So she's also a millionaire, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah. She's fabulously wealthy.
Fabulously wealthy. I mean, does this work? They were going to do a film of this, weren't they? At some stage.
They were, and I think it would have very much have been about the putting little sparkles out of her hands kind of a deal. I don't know if they would have put her in a black hole, for example.
Or like made her a son.
Probably wouldn't have made her a son, you know. I do think, though, that they might do this character in the future. She apparently showed up in Dark Phoenix for like a second.
Yes, I think, no, she was in the forest. Yes,
that was it. And so I'd like to see her like just fully done. She's just in the MCU and it's something that happens.
That's mental. I mean, as a character that was around in the 80s, I know about Dazzler because it's like a joke, but I didn't realise the powers went that far.
Yeah, and I was the exact same. I just liked it because I thought, I genuinely liked Dazzler, but I didn't know anything about her. Yeah. So, big fan. Do
you want me to take us out, Shaun?
Yes, please, Connor.
So, if anyone doesn't know, we did recently do a Lazarus Pit show over on our Patreon. We did a review of a little movie known as National Treasure. Has anyone heard of it?
Oh, who hasn't, Connor? It's the film that defined a generation.
Who hasn't? But yeah, we did National Treasure over there. If you want to hear that review or a review of, I don't know how many films we've done at this stage, many films.
It's been like a year and a half.
Yeah, it's been lots of films. We do one every single month. We also have Loki reviews, Falcon and Winter Soldier reviews, just all different stuff over there, just for $5 a month. And you get access to everything we've ever done over there. And also you get your name called out on the show, Shaun. But Shaun, I'm going to leave that to Shaun because he's the expert in that area. I don't want to take it from him. But
that's absolutely fair.
You can also follow us on Twitter at Heroes for Hire Pod. The 4 is the number 4. Facebook Heroes for Hire Podcast. Instagram Heroes for Hire the podcast. And also you can get some of our merch on our merch store, which is down below, linked in the description, if you want to get a Heroes for Hire hat or a Heroes for Hire t-shirt, or what's another piece of clothing, a Heroes for Hire UFC top.
The Heroes for Hire lingerie. That was
I don't know if we sell that. I don't know if we sell that. No.
I'll write an email, your grand.
Write an email. But most importantly, Shaun, they can tell one human being that we exist.
Just the one, please.
So I have been Ciara Lawler.
I have been Shaun Meehan.
And we shall see you next week, guys.
Bye. No, we won't. We're gone next week.
Oh, we're gone next week. Sorry. Oh, no, we're not.
The holidays.
We'll see you the week after.
We'll see you eventually.
Eventually. Okay, right. Bye.